Hey, what's up, guys? John vs. Grandma here. Welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we got the entire ice cavern done, and we got everything set up to go to the water dungeon, water temple, my bad, today. So, here we are, right here, about to go enter. So we're gonna go get on our iron boots here, eh? Gonna come back down. What we want to do is hookshot that little crystal right there, because that's what's gonna actually open this little gate. We're gonna hit that. Actually hit it. There you are. So now it's coming out, we can just roll right in since it's starting to open. And here we are in the water temple. Now, the water temple, the very first time I ever went through the water temple, I actually did not have much problem with it. I did not have any issue with this dungeon whatsoever, and it is one of the most revered dungeons in this entire game. For the sole reason being is it's really fucking confusing for a lot of people. For me, I've never had an issue with it. I've never been confused. I've always been able to get through it easy, without any issues. So, I'm gonna help you youngsters, or you people, or, you know, people who know, but just feel like watching anyway, that's fine too. So basically, I'm gonna head over here. I mean, this is funny right here, because we talked to Ruto.
Oh, you. If I'm right, Keemstar? You're Keemstar, aren't you? It's me, your fiancé, Ruto, Prince of the Zoras.
Oh.
I never forget the vows we made to each other 7 years ago. You're a terrible man to have kept me waiting for these 7 long years. But now is not the time to talk about love. I'm sure you've already seen it. Zora's Dominion totally frozen. A young man named Sheath saved me from under the ice. But my father and the other Zoras have not, yet. I want to save them all. I want to save Zora's domain. You have to help me. This is a request from me, the woman who's going to be your wife. Keemstar, you have to help me destroy the evil monster in the temple, okay? Inside the water temple, there are 3 places where you can change the water level. I'll lead the way. Follow me quickly.
So you're just gonna start swimming out. Usually you'd have your iron boots, so you'd actually have a reaction whenever she told you that you're her fiance. Instead, you're just constantly swimming up into the roof, trying to dig through. Why? Who knows? That right there is important, because that's basically a key that I pretty much forget it every single time. Doesn't matter. Shit. There we are. We're not going to go into that first room up here because that's where the map is, I believe. I could be wrong, so I'm going to go into the room anyway and probably take care of things. No, it is the map. The important place is the place down here. The classical way is to shoot an arrow through there, but if you have Din's Fire, which at this point you probably should, so you just want to do this. Now I'm going to head through this room. Got some things that we like to kill. Easy way to do it. When they open their mouth, hookshot their tongues. Give them a taste of steel. This is the first key of the dungeon that we're going to use. Fairly quickly, actually. We are going to grab these arrows because I am pretty scarce on them. Jesus. Alright, so back over here where this little thing is, it's now been lowered so we can head into the room since all the water is gone. This room is where we raise the water level to the second area. And there's another key that we can get by going back down. So we're going to have this. And right away we're going to go grab that other key where we use the bomb, because if I don't get it now, I'm going to forget it later in the dungeon. And I'm going to have to go through the entire section to try and get it and have to redo it all. And it's going to be annoying, and I'm going to kill everything. I'm not going to enjoy it either way. Basically, it's easy. It's simple. Just head back down. I'm gonna land on these spikes, aren't I? Yeah. Just missed it. Oh well, not important. We have 16 hearts. We can take a few hits. So running through here, we're gonna have this little room over here. It's a nice small room. You can hit this little crystal switch where a bunch of the enemies will drop. And these crystal balls with these spikes turn into rocks. They turn to rocks by themselves, or if they hit you. Why did you... No, target onto him. There you are. There, got him. Now the other section will open and we can go and grab the key. Grab those arrows. Now we're basically full on arrows. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, as you can see, it's already starting to get pretty freaking annoying. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, we're gonna head back down. We're gonna head right out. Now, we're gonna have to lower the water level all the way at some point anyhow, because there is a place that we're gonna want to go to probably get. It is another key, I believe. I usually this dungeon's basically all muscle memory. Like I've never had an issue with it, but I'm also pretty terrible at the dungeon. Like I don't have anything memorized. I don't know where it's necessary for me to go. But all I know is that there's a key down here that we should probably get. That little block, it's not there right now, but we do push it. It's over on this other side. And basically what you do with that is... something, I don't fucking know. I'm just going through it and seeing what works and seeing what doesn't. I don't fucking know how to do this dungeon. I do, but I don't at the same time. I don't remember where anything leads. I've beaten this game like 1,000 times, but I still don't know where everything is in this dungeon. It's kind of pathetic if you ask me, but I digress. Now, there's not really anything we can really do right now, since I did forget to do the one thing where we have to break the water. Over here, there's not really anything. I think it's just where the compass is. I could be wrong, though, but there's only one way to find out. Yeah, this is where we had to blow up, but we can't do that till we lower the water level. There is somewhere we can get a Skulltula. It's not there. Actually, it probably is, let's be real, because that's... Yeah, we're gonna have to lower the water level. There's lots of shit we need, because I forgot, because I'm an idiot. Don't judge me. I just work here. Get through here. There's something in here. I don't remember what, but there's something. Hello? This is where the compass is. Yeah. I got it figured out. I'm a smarty pants. Nice hearts. This is where we're gonna have to go in a little later in the dungeon. So we're gonna have to go through here. Ugh. My ass hurts. This seat is not comfortable at all. And there's a Tectite up here, so we're probably gonna wait for it to jump down. There we are. That could not have been timed better. I was gonna do this, but as I did that slice, it jumped down and died. That could not have been timed perfectly. I'm pretty proud of how that went. Okay. So we're just gonna head through this room and raise the water level. This raises it up to the 3rd section. But you see, we do have to go down again because there's not one key I miss, it's another. So I remember to get that one key, but I forgot to get the other key. Because I'm only at one key right now, but we need 2 keys, Jesus, to go to the next section. Because there's a key right there that we need, but then there's another key in the room after. So, because I'm an idiot and don't know how to do this dungeon, I keep forgetting either one key or the other. Because I don't play through this often enough. I've beaten it so many times, but I don't know what I'm doing. Half the time. Half the time I have no idea what I'm doing. But minor details. We don't worry about things that they don't need to be worried about. We're making the progress. It doesn't matter. We're only 13 minutes in, so it doesn't matter to me. We're not wasting much time. Blech. There we are. Sorry to ruin the song with my hydration. I'm sorry that I need water to survive, you prick. Okay. There's no reason for that outburst. I do apologize for that. And again, breaking the laws of physics, not having any sort of damage taken to you. Don't really have a question as to how that's physically possible. But doesn't matter to me. Blow up. Thank you. Going down here. That's why I took them back off, so I don't have to worry about that thing. So this is where we're going to get the Skulltula. Blech. Just going to climb up here, hit this switch, because this raises the water level in this specific room. But that also raises this little bad boy right here. We can then hook onto. Die, die, die! Die, die, die! Breaking the laws of physics again. I mean, I would understand if you jab it through the bars, but that's basically the only way you could actually get this thing. If you have the Master Sword, you just do a magic attack. So, like, they literally make things purposely break the laws of physics. But it's a video game. Who cares? I don't. But I know some people who will. I know people who will seriously argue anything. One of my brothers is exactly like that. He will question as soon as a game doesn't make any sort of physical sense. Like, gotta find an example here. There's the whole advanced warfare thing with the exosuits, how that's not physically possible, shit like that. I mean, it's not like it's not physically possible. There's a lot of stuff. Like, there's so much shit. As soon as a game doesn't make sense, he is all over that. He fucking hates it. And I'm not sure why he's always like that. He's kind of a piece of fucking shit. But I don't care. You know, it is what it is. I don't mind it because he's not constantly bitching to me about how it's not realistic. Oh, I got a perfect example in Counter-Strike, how a $200 pistol, like the P250, can one-shot an enemy, but the M4 takes like 3 hits. That's something that sort of gets on his nerves. He never plays the game, but I've told him about it, and now he hates it. He thinks the game is stupid, and he won't play it because of how weird it is. Now, I agree the game is super unbalanced. I don't even know what Valve's doing because of how unbalanced it is, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, the game's still fun. The game still takes the shit ton of skill to be good at. And that's all that really matters, eh? Alright, we're gonna go ahead, gonna go smash this crystal. Here we go. I'm gonna hook shot onto this thing because there's a timer. But we're gonna take these off immediately because there's more of those frickin' things, whatever those are called. And I don't feel like dealing with them. Now that switch is there because, you know, we can get back out. And there's the key that we were missing. Because I'm a freaking retard. Now I would just dive down, but it's easier if I just flick these off. There we go. Hi there, good sir. Dead now. Now, one thing that trips me up every time is I always forget that the water level at the other side of this room is lower. So you can't just take your boots off. You have to actually hook shot up to it. And I always forget to do that. Because I'm a retard, but I remember this time, which is good. So now that we've actually gotten the other key, and remember that, you know, sometimes we actually have to do shit and not just blast through the dungeon, we can go raise the water level up to the top and move along in the dungeon. No more backtracking. Thank Christ. Again, I am so sorry that I ruined the moment. I'm thirsty. Don't judge me. Okay. We're making great time. We're not even 20 minutes in. Well, I mean, we're basically 20 minutes in. It's like 19:30. But, Tektite's back. Wasn't as good of a timing. I'm actually disappointed. Okay. I don't think I'll get that same timing in a million years. But that's okay. Because I got it on recording. So you know I did it. But, I'm thirsty. Beautiful hydration. So now that we actually have both keys, we can actually, continue. Some nice keys that we don't even have to worry about. There's a Skulltule over there, but we can't actually get it until we have the long shot, which we will get soon. Alright. Now this whole concept is kind of it's a garbage concept, honestly. I'm not even going to try to sugarcoat it. It is actually garbage. But here we are, and we got through it. Okay, now this room, you have to keep hitting these switches because it raises and lowers the water level. Jesus. Okay, it'll be easier if I don't even try to do that and I just use the arrow. Not to inspire, the arrow. There we go. You have to probably raise this and lower this like 1,000 times. So now that guy won't be able to get up here. So I don't have to worry about fighting anyone right now. Jesus Christ. There you go. You can climb across. But to get across here, once again, you have to line this up. Ugh. It's terrible, terrible controls. Okay. We won't be able to get back up because he's a loser. He is twitching. I don't know what he's doing. What are you doing? This guy's dancing. This guy's groovy. Oh yeah. You know how to party. I'd like to go to a bar with you in Vegas sometime. Ugh. Hey guys. Wow. Just tried to rape me at the same time. It's just like fucking... What? Okay. Whatever. Ooh, big room. What could this possibly mean? Locked door. Oh, Betsy, you better go back. Surprise butt sex. Alright, this is a lot harder if you have the Master Sword because he's able to stand on the Master Sword. So it's much easier if you just get him like that. So then we can just, if you jab him, you know, jab him, it goes by faster. It's not even an interesting fight, honestly. But he does share the same amount of health as you do, so if you come in here with like 3 hearts, it'll be much easier to kill him. But you know, since the big run sword is ungodly... What the... It was a simulation all along. It was never really there. There was never really a tree there. Whoa. I mean, it would make sense. Like, why would you just have a random room that looks like that, for fuck's sakes? But anyway, carry on. I'm gonna go grab this next item. The suspense. Beautiful. The long shot. Can extend twice as far. But I'm pretty sure it's more than twice as far. Because some of the things that you're able to reach is just ungodly. But since we are halfway through the dungeon, I'm going to call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. Just punch it in the face. And if you enjoyed it so much and you want to go the extra mile, go ahead and share this video with your guinea pig. And I will see you in the next video. My name is Grandma. Have a good night, everybody.